Hi folks, I hope you're doing well today. It's 11:25 a.m. on the 23rd of the 3rd, and I hope you're doing well. Right, I don't know the current situation with regards to Rona. I call it Rona. It's a nasty woman. Although, yes, it's not. It's what it is, isn't it? As I say, this virus is a pain in the butt, but we just have to get on with it as we are currently, because we don't know anything else. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. I've just looked at I've got a Google search saved to corona deaths, and since last night, about 11 hours. In that 11 hours, it's gone up from 14,000 something to 15,297 deaths. So it was 14,000, I think 613 last night. Check one of the videos I did yesterday. You'll figure it out. I would have mentioned it there. Yeah, okay, it's increasing. The deaths are increasing exponentially. What does exponentially actually mean? I just said it. I've got no idea what it means. Well, there you go. I was surprising myself there. Oh, jeez. It says here another thing. Spain's coronavirus death toll tops 2,000. Okay. So, pray for those people in Spain. Those relatives that are going through this trauma now of their loved ones dying. Pray for those people. Of course, as I said last night, you're going to have a lot of people who are unsaved dying. And from a Christian point of view, that's the worst thing about this blasted virus, is that the church has been a complete mess the last 20 years. And we have a situation where the people that needed the church to be functioning well are now passing because of this virus. And next thing they know, they're going to be waking up facing God on their day of judgment. I mean, that's the point. Do we actually get a day of judgment? The reason why I'm asking this is because a lot of the stories about heaven or hell is where people just die and go straight there. But then again, they always come back. So, it doesn't really mean anything. But when they go to places like hell, they see their friends there. They see their friends already there. So, but then again, we know time works a bit weirdly, because we know that in that's got me a second. We see in the Old Testament, after the creation of man, after the temptation in the garden, we see the fight between the devil and Michael the archangel. Now, obviously, that fight would have happened before the creation of man. Well, certainly before the temptation in the Garden of Eden, because how could the devil tempt people? Because he wasn't a devil. Not if the fight happened after that. Not if he challenged God after that. What would he be doing in the garden tempting people? Unless he had the role of the devil before he challenged God. But we're led to believe in the Bible that he was the archangel of worship. That was his job, worship. So therefore, it's a case where, how did I get onto that? This is the way the mind goes. I'm just thinking, where did I? people being saved, etc., etc. Yes, yes, yes. But then again, even how did I don't know. Strange, isn't it? Very strange today. Well, I was up quite late last night, and I got up quite early because we're supposed to be getting dog food, and then this friend of mine decides he said we're going to get dog food at this time, actually, this time of day, and then he decides he's going to fix his car. So okay, right, we were already talking about it earlier, saying there's quite a chance that, or last night, we were saying there's quite a chance that there won't be much in the way of dog food there, and he decides to delay it another 2 hours. It's like, yeah, that's wise. Okie dokie. Yeah. Let's see what's there when we eventually get there. Yeah. But this video was going to be just a quick one. What I'm going to say in this video will seem a bit surprising to some people, but I think it's important. There's a lot of fake hand sanitizers out there, especially if you get it online. Don't buy hand sanitizers online because chances are they're going to be fake. Okay, even if it's Amazon, eBay, don't do it. If you can't buy them in the shop, then just get bleach, get wash up liquid. The best thing for killing germs is bleach. Right? So, yeah, put some bleach in one of those spray bottles. I don't know, bottles you spray stuff with, window cleaner bottles, that sort of stuff, Put some bleach in there with some water to dilute it. Spray your hand, wash your hands, not hand. You've got two, I assume. If you only got one, just wash the one. But then use a bit of soapy water afterwards to clean the bleach off. That's your best way. If you haven't got proper hand sanitizer or not sure you have, don't go by the smell. It might smell slightly alcoholic. It doesn't mean diddly squat. It doesn't mean it is that stuff. So therefore, I've got some stuff that I got pre-corona. I got this stuff in one of these shop called Aldi's, and they had it just on the till where they had loads of little tiny bottles of hand gel. So I thought I'd get one. Might be useful. Yeah, it's a one way of quickly cleaning the hands, And I got it months ago. It's only a little 50 milliliter thing. And I barely used it. So I've got that. That should be the proper thing because of the fact it was there pre-virus. Why would they be selling fakes at a time when there was no virus? I mean, I got it probably around about September sort of time. September, October sort of time. So it's like, yeah, that should be fine. But there's a lot of fake versions of this. I mean, that stuff I got, ridiculous. 42p I paid for it, which is nothing at all. Now you can buy 4 of them on eBay. As I say, 50 milliliter size bottles, tiny. You can buy 4 of them on eBay for £14. So that's a huge increase. And greed. Yeah, you've got people that desperately need, hand sanitizers to wash their hands, to keep themselves a bit more protected from the virus. And then, people are taking advantage and looking at a way of making money from it. Yeah, it's like people buying tons of toilet rolls and then selling toilet rolls for a couple of quid, per toilet roll, using it, people suffering as a way of making money. I mean, these people, anyone who is doing that, when Christianity goes well, kick them out of the church. If they come into the church looking for repentance, kick them out. Say, no, you decide to profit when people were suffering, when people were dying, you decide to profit from it. So therefore, you sod off. We don't want you in here. We're quite happy for you to die and go to hell. Because you were quite happy for other people to die. So, yeah. And of course, we won't do that. We won't kick people out of the flipping church. If someone's truly repentant, welcome. In you come on. We're not going to do that. It's understandable how the emotion would say, you want to do that. Kick them out. Yeah. But that's not what we're going to do. So, anyway, there you go. But as I say, be wise with regards to how you clean your hands. If you're not sure that your sanitizer is sanitizer, use a bit of watered down bleach and some wash up liquid to wash that off afterwards. Okay. Well, it's like just now. The binmen came, they took the bins. I noticed the binmen were wearing gloves, some of them weren't. But then I figured it out. Hold it, they're touching other bins anyway. I'd already put my bins in, and then I made a drink, so I lifted the kettle up and all. So great, okay. So bit of bleach on a cloth, clean the handles of the bins, clean around the bins handles, all that lot. Clean the kettle handle, clean around the area, clean everything else I might have touched. Because obviously, it's quite likely the bin men have touched a bin that someone else has touched who had the virus. So therefore, they're just moving the virus from house to house. So it's like, right, okay, better do that then. So bleach the blinking area. Yeah. And so it was an afterthought. Yeah, obviously I should have been thinking ahead. I'm thinking, good point. Yeah, be prepared. And so be prepared, folks, as much as you can. Try not to do things on an afterthought, because the problem with an afterthought is it could be too late. Yeah, you could already have something on your hands. You could touch your face. You could already infect yourself before the afterthought comes. So, yeah, try and think ahead. Try and plan ahead of these sort of things. Obviously, if you've got so yesterday was a pain. We had divergent again. Yesterday we had people coming around to see pups, and the first visit wasn't too bad. There was only 2 people. But the second visit there was 4. And the problem is you can't really keep a decent distance away from people when there's 4 people. And then you're passing puppies to these people and your hands are touching. It's like, oh, bloody hell, that's not exactly good, is it? Not wise, really. So as soon as they went, I just washed my hands. Yeah, I tried not to touch my face or anything like that, or touch anything else. So, but I did touch the door handle, but that's now been bleached. Hopefully, I didn't get anything off that. Well, to me, I was just speaking to someone who wanted a pup, and I said to that person, yeah, it's quite possible I would get this virus, but I just hope it's after these puppies are gone, because I don't want them getting it. Because obviously, if they get it, it could be very, very dangerous for them, because they're little tiny pups. I mean, they're 5 weeks old, but 5 weeks old, that's quite young. So I don't want any harm coming to them. So anyway, you take care, God bless, and hopefully a bit of wisdom there that can help you to stay safe and be protected, right? That's just something that came to me, so I thought I'd better share it, because it is a slightly wise move. I mean, people wouldn't necessarily think about bleach as an option. But we know it says on the bleach things, kills 99.9% of germs. So, there you go. It's probably the best thing to kill germs. But don't go putting your hands in a bucket full of bleach and leave them there for 20 seconds. That's not wise. You're going to damage your hands. So, let's say watered down bleach, wash your hands of it. That's going to clean off anything that's there. And then a bit of soapy, sort of like washing up water afterwards, because that cleans bleach off. So there you go. And that'll mean your hands will be washed for more than 20 seconds. So 20 seconds is what they suggest. You'll be covering that. So, just have that standing by, a little bit of bleach. Get some wash up liquid, because I'm not sure if people are panic buying wash up liquid. No idea, actually. I've not even looked for it in shops, so I don't know if people are panic buying that stuff. It's worth looking to see if you can get some. And I say bleach. There might be panic buying bleach, but if you have any, yeah, use that. I wouldn't use anything else like toilet cleaner. Be careful. Use anything else. Whatever you use, water it down. But you've got some stuff in your home that could be very, very toxic. I wouldn't use it. So bleach is as far as I would go. I wouldn't go any further than that. But be wise. Just pray for guidance from God, and just go with that. Well, you take care. God bless, and I will speak to you again soon. I'm not sure when. Time will most certainly tell. You take care. Bye bye.